the North American Amateur League. I believe this is week 2, day 4, between Team Funk versus Team Fire. Both of these teams are under the same organizazione, all under CTF's watch. So we will have a wonderful game for you this afternoon, evening, wherever the hell you are in this beautiful world. Unfortunately, CTF's team had a little bit of an issue. They have someone who is not actually a sub, therefore they lost all their bans. However, Team Funk are allowing them to have bans because, you know, they're good sports about the whole thing. They're nice people and everything about that. You know how it goes, you know.
I love friendly rivalries.
So,
I love friendly rivalries.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. It's not as good as it would have been if Fire had their entire team, but, hey, whatever. We'll see. So, I can actually pull this welcome thing down now, which is really nice because, holy cow, I can put the Twitch thing up on my side. And it's going to be amazing.
You know what?
All right.
Twitch stream. It's looking good. It's looking good.
Do you like that? Bacon did that.
Another thing I don't like is that the title says Charming Shimones versus Requiem.
Oh,
And
did
that's
I not
definitely
change
the
it?
case.
Oh my god, I'm
No.
so sorry.
You're pointing out false information to the people.
I'm
the
so
people
sorry.
with the correct
CTF's gonna
information.
walk me through this whole thing on streaming tomorrow, so I'm glad you like it, Nutrinks. Bacon did a lot of work on it. It actually turned out really nicely, so I think it's great. So I'm really pumped for the whole thing. It looks
Yeah.
beautiful, right? Doesn't it look nice?
No, I hope Bacon put a dick in there somewhere.
He
I hope
probably did. Bacon probably put a dick in there
so.
somewhere.
Bacon, are you here? Are you in the viewer list? Hold on.
I don't know if he's in there.
Ah, I just bit my tongue. Ah.
Yeah, oh god, I bit my bread.
Ah. Man down.
Oh
Medic.
my god.
Medic. Oh man. All right. No,
Oh, buddy.
unfortunately not. I'll have to
What
ask
are
you
you-
about it later.
What are you chewing on, man?
The pizza, man.
Stop chewing on
Oh,
your
God.
tongue. Stop chewing on your tongue. Alright, whatever. We're talking about the game. You can eat your pizza and I'll do all the
what?
picks and bans,
I'll
alright?
transition this into saying that Queensberry to chew the crap out of that shit.
Okay, look. Brent, just eat your pizza, take your dinner, whatever. Relax for all the pick and ban phase. I'll do all the talking just so you have some chance to eat.
Oh,
How does that,
Oh,
alright?
you're gonna analyze? You're gonna analyze?
I'll do my job.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Believe it or not, I'll do my job for once in my life. And it'll be fantastic.
At least it's a start.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, buddy.
What is it? 3 weeks in? 3 weeks in? 4 weeks?
I mean, counting the qualifiers, it's like 2 months. So,
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
For sure.
But anyways, here we go. We got the picks and bans. We're a little bit late on talking about them, but that's okay. Band champions, let's start off with that. The Amumu Hecarim Ahri. Obviously, Amumu Hecarim, very, very target bans at CTF. He loves his Amumu. His Hecarim is one of his favorite champions to play. I was actually talking with him about it the other day. And Ahri, I believe that is a target ban at Prince Murder. So,
Yeah.
very target-oriented banning phase coming out of Team Funk. On the right side, Fire side, you see 2 top lane bans, and an Olaf and a Jax, and a Sejuani ban. Obviously, I was actually talking to Fire before this game, and they were saying that they're not really too worried about Funk. What they're worried about is Auxir, the Funk's top laner. They are pretty much saying Auxir is like the big carry laner of Funk. So they tried to ban him out with the Olaf and the Jax, but he did get his hands on the Quinn. So they may have a difficult time doing that if Auxir can play to his advantages of roaming, doing everything Quinn's possibly do. Then they can do really well here. But the Sejuani,
Poppy's still open. Poppy's still open.
Poppy is still open, but Shen got picked up. So I can only assume that's a Shen top. It could be a Shen support. Anything's possible.
Poppy support too.
Also possible. And the Lux, I love Lux. I think Lux is a great champion.
Yeah. But you're right though with those bans. You can tell that Fire is worried about their solo laners. So they're trying to take off that comfort. Give their solo laners a little bit better chance.
I like it a lot. So far you see a lot of... You see the Lux and you see the Lucian for the damage on Team Fire, and Lucian is one of the most aggressive AD carries in the game right now. I absolutely love him. And Lux has incredibly long-range poke as well, so a very dangerous comp from Team Fire rather, especially with the Vi Shen engage. That is very substantial engage right there. They really have everything they need to go in there. But the Ezreal Alistar response with their own engage with the Rek'Sai Alistar, and they have the ball delivery system on the Orianna, so lots of engage potential on that side as well. So I'm not too positive who's going to win this one yet. If
You know what's very
gets...
engaging?
I'm sorry?
This pizza.
You're...
I said, you know what's
Oh
very
my
engaging?
God.
This pizza.
Oh
like-
my god.
Got me just trapped by its wondrous allures. But no, you know what's who actually is going to be trapped this game? It's going to be that Ezreal with that Nautilus. All that CC coming down is just going to be incredibly tough to deal with, even after that first little flash away, that first shift, as Fire starts to troll with the flipping around of champions. But we know where you're going. This is not a quirky game, so.
Yeah, it's easy. Now look at that engage from Fire. Holy cow. A Nautilus on top of a Vi and Shen? That is insane amount of lockdown.
That is if Funk's even alive to be, around and engaged on. If Lux is doing her job really well, they may not be.
They may just be poked away completely. So, not too surprising there. However, I'm really curious to see how this Auxier does on Quinn. I don't think we've seen him on Quinn. All I know is that Auxier has done incredibly well in the past. Granted, they did lose their game last week, or not last week, but on Tuesday. However, he has been a kind of rock for Team Funk in the sense that he always does well in lane, so.
That's true. Auxier has been a strong laner. And you're right, we haven't seen him on Quinn, but I really still expect a lot from him. Even if it's a champion he's not very comfortable on.
Yeah, well, Quinn's one of those champions where you better have a good idea of what your job is, or you're going to be in for a world of hurt, because going into this team comp from Fire, if Quinn is out anywhere in the wrong place, she's dead immediately. They have a Vi Assault and Battery, a Vi Q, Shen Taunt, the Nautilus Hook, and Ultimate Depth Charge, not to mention a potential Luck Snare. They have so much CC on Fire, it is nuts. But then again, on the side of Funk, they have the classic ball delivery system with Alistar, Rek'Sai. So, this Quinn, I assume, is going to be split pushing a lot. And that's going to be her job for the majority of the game. Dude, stop eating and talking. Learn some manners, Kappa Kipo. See? Brent? That's what I'm talking about, man. He knows what's up. He knows what's going on. He's just trying to shove an entire pizza in his mouth before his match starts.
I'm 4 slices in. And this is
4? Oh, you just started!
We got 4 more to go. I already went through 5 pieces of breadsticks, too.
Oh my
We got
god.
4 more to go after that, potentially.
Is that what they teach you in the military? They just feed you the dick, like, all the time?
I take the dick a lot, but no, it's not. It's not from, and don't quote me on that.
It's all on stream! It's all on
I really
stream!
don't want to see that coming up again. But, no, I get the green weenie a lot,
Oh my god.
but it's all right. You know what? I just make up for it by eating this pizza and getting fat.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna finish this pizza, but we got 40 seconds. You got to give me a decision: Funk or Fire.
I don't know if this is a fair one to do, just simply because Fire doesn't have their main roster. I think I don't really know. This is actually incredibly hard. Oh my god. Why don't you just pick one, Brent, and I'll...
You're gonna pick one so you can go opposite. All right, I see how it is.
I mean,
I see how it is.
I think so, because honestly, for the amount of lockdown that Fire have, I really want to give it to them, but at the same time, they have, what, 2 members not on their original team? Which...
Just one.
Is it just one?
And one of them might be a sub, but I don't know, only one of them wasn't on the roster.
Ah, okay. So, That's my 2 cents. Then I think I want to give it to Fire, honestly, just simply because they are historically the much better team than Funk, and Funk, like what is it? Nutrink said, they're very sloppy. I don't normally pick the losing team, okay? I normally pick the team that's winning until 50 minutes, and then they make a stupid damn mistake.
Lee usually does pick the losing team because I usually win these things. Oh, perfect. Check the stats on that one.
So are you thinking Fire? What do you mean check? Okay,
Fire.
I will check the stats. I think you're 1 or 2 up on me.
I think I'm only 1 up.
I'll check the stats for you. But who do you think, man? Do you think Funk or Fire?
It's hard not being able to come out here for the Tuesday one for the last couple of weeks. I keep getting that green weenie.
They both lost last game.
I'm thinking Fire as well, though.
Yeah?
Here's my reasoning. I always give an in-depth. I hate when you see, like, analyst desks on streams and shit, and they just tell you what, they just pick one and don't give a reasoning. Here's my reasoning as we get into the game. As we can hear that lovely music. Fire has so much CC that any sort of prolonged team fight just means Funk is going to lose. The Nihilist is just going to be able to dish out that CC, being able to root everybody up just to allow easy Lucian Kite and Lux damage. There's no sustained damage besides that Quinn on the Funk team. You got Ezreal that can poke, yeah, but when the fight really breaks out, he's now stuck on a 3-second cooldown timer between a lot of his big damage items, on his big damage. So if Fire just CCs him up and runs around that 3-second cooldown window, if Lucian dodges even 1 or 2 Qs, Ezreal's just gonna get absolutely blown up. Now, if Orianna can group up Fire and make him into a ball for a nice Rek'Sai Alistar little knockup with the Quinn AoE, bullcrap, whatever, then Funk might win 1 or 2 fights, but they're definitely not gonna win the game.
Well, I don't know. They definitely have a lot of CC on Fire. They're going for the safety setup here. They don't want to go for any cheeky level 1s because they don't want to risk it, even though they have a much better level 1 comp. But, not too much to worry about. I do think that bot lane is going to be something to watch because Nautilus Lucian is super freaking aggressive. An Alistar is an aggressive lane, but he requires level 2 or level 3 rather to do stuff. So if Fire can get a really cheeky good trade early on before level 2, then I think they can definitely make something of this bot lane. And it doesn't seem like either one's going to get the start on the camp, which is unfortunate.
I'm going to clarify real quick. The sustained damage, I mean by Ezreal, I mean like actual sustained, like targeted damage. Yeah, he can use his Qs, and the Qs do a lot of damage, but if the Nihilist is standing in the way with the shield, Ezreal's not doing any damage to the right targets. And so, like, when I say sustained, I mean on priority targets. So if he misses the spells or Nihilist tanks it, Lucian can just run around. And with the amount of lockup that Fire has, I don't think he's going to be able to get around and line up those shots well. But anyways, that's just me. I'm not a analyst. I'm a play-by-play, so we'll have to see if I'm right or wrong.
You're right. You are right. The facts are right. Very factual, Brent. Mr. Kitchen. If Ezreal can't get his abilities through the Nautilus, then, I mean, it's really not going to matter, especially with the Nautilus shield, so... son of a gun!
Somebody didn't use the restroom!
Oh my god. If this is because someone has to piss again, I swear.
You know it is. It always is.
Ping. Bruh.
Renegade, if you have, let me know what you think. I love it. Everyone's opinions are valuable, even when I tell you to shove it.
Oh my god.
I'm just being nice. But no, it's fine. I love having discussions about League. It's a very fun thing to talk about.
Tis, boy, it is.
Mr. Right, not even playing the right. No, he's playing the right Lucian skin. It's like the Maokai Lucian soccer. No. That's garbage.
No, you really can't argue the same thing though, because Ezreal's attacks don't go through targets, do they?
No.
You'll
not
have to
like
you'll have
Lucian.
to correct me because I'm not an Ezreal player by any stretch of the imagination. I believe it hits the first person, and then the Q hits the first person. The E or the W goes through the person, but does reduce damage to the people behind it. If I'm correct.
No, it's like saying the same thing with Graves. If the support is playing like he should, Graves should do absolutely no targeted damage if it's a laning phase or whatnot. If they're just in a lane trying to poke at each other, Graves should actually do 0 damage to the enemy AD carry if the support's playing it right, because the AD carry or the support can just block it.
Yeah, especially with like a Nautilus because you have that shield on the W. It's definitely
No.
possible to block
Yeah.
most of that. However, it probably would have been have a sustain. Like the Alistar would have been really good here for that sustain with the E. However, the Nautilus is pretty good because they wanted the really good engage after Funk got the Alistar. And it's a safe lane.
A little
either
bit
way.
more into it. A little bit more into it. Even on top of that, is that Lucian's going to have a lot of damage anyways just on his auto attacks. He's going to be closer into the fight. He's going to be able to hit the high priority targets that he needs to. And with his mobility, with the dash, he shouldn't have a problem keeping the right distance that he needs to stay away from a lot of the front line. Because there's not really anybody, once the fight starts, there's nobody left to engage on him. So if he's not the first target, the primary target that Funk uses to engage on him, nobody can dive back to him. The cooldowns are just too long for that, for like Quinn or Rek'Sai or Alistar to get back to him if they use it to engage somewhere else. But he's going to be able to auto attack him down as well. Ezreal doesn't have that luxury yet. But anyways, we'll move on from that as we see some ganks going around in the mid lane and some traded action bottom.
Yeah.
And we'll leave the rest of that analyst discussion in the chat, I think.
Shen's getting shoved into tower, but he should be able to farm that all pretty easily and get the experience for it, so he's not going to pay for that at all.
Yeah, cloth pot start. He should do just fine. And Vi's even actually up on her way to help him. So we may see a gank up top lane as the Lucian Nautilus bully lane already starts to do a lot of work. Now here comes the Vigo.
There it is,
He's already
the
half
taunt.
health though. But the Shin is just going to come in with the big damage avoidance. Ain't going to be able to pick up first blood. So he was getting shoved up under. He was losing a little bit of CS. But huge gold lead now.
Yep, easy peasy pickup there. As Shen is one of the safest laners to gank for because of that invulnerability of his... I can't remember what the ability is called after his update, but...
Well, you know what? Let's find out.
Oh, yeah, figure it out. But that invulnerability makes the gank so safe, especially on one of those, as soon as you get the engage in the taunt, you just say, you know, no damage for you, bam, and then Quinn's done because she can't do anything. She even blew her flash for it. So, big lead up on the top now for Shen.
Yeah, this could be a Spirit's Refuge, a refuge. Gonna keep everybody safe and sound. As he picks the first blood. Now, Rek'Sai may try to answer this, though. He's coming up top, so Shin may be in a little bit of trouble. He's still got his flash, but he's already half
he's
health
in a
as
bad
Rek'Sai
spot.
come in. He had no wards to see it. He is in a lot of trouble. He's going to get knocked up, and he's going to dash out. He's still holding on to
out.
that flash. He hasn't used it yet, but he should be out.
Oh!
Uh-oh. There he goes. Flashes the last Quinn auto attack, which may or may not have killed him thanks to that passive mark. As the mid lane, we see just a couple damage trades going back and forth.
Oh my goodness, that scared me so much for Shen. He was almost out of there, and then as soon as I saw that passive mark from Quinn mark him, I was just, oh my god, I clenched up. That scared me so much, but the junglers are going to see each other.
Yeah, Jungler's going at it as Rek'Sai outdid Vi for that Scuttle Crab. I was just a little bit too late to get there. So he's going to get out with his life, too. So, you know, a little bit of a vision gain, but Vi's going to be able to stay out on the map and put a little bit more effect in. So a little win for Fire there.
Yeah, about 500 gold lead for Fire up on the top side, so not too much. Shen picked up his Balmy Cinder, so he'll be able to trade more efficiently with Quinn. As soon as he finishes off that Sunfire, he'll pretty much be winning those trades against her, I think. That extra armor will mean her attacks do nothing, and the trade potential of the Balmy Cinder...
We're talking about trade. Quinn might be trading her life here for
Yeah.
Shen's dominance in the lane. As he just goes right in for a taunt, gets the click now. Quinn has no flash.
Bomby
Soon as it's
Cinder.
right behind her, the Cinder, and is just chunking her down as he's not close enough to get the auto. Oh, talk about not close enough.
Oh,
The
man.
Lux laser just gonna miss, but Shen's just easily gonna pick it up when that cooldown comes back up.
This is not good. We were talking in Champ Select about this Quinn having to have an effect in this game, and so far, she's died twice in lane, and she still doesn't have her flash up from the first gank with CTF. So, this is not a good thing. She has 3 Doran's Blades? That's never
Oh.
good. No.
Never a good. It's just too gold inefficient.
Yeah.
But she obviously needs a health to survive right now, and maybe a little bit extra damage to trade it back. But Fire's doing a great job keeping the danger areas of Funk off the board by just focusing down this Quinn.
Yeah, Shen used his TP to get back to lane early, so allow for that. But CTF's going for a cheeky lane gank. It is warded out. He'll be fine, but
Rek'Sai's there to counter it.
if they
I
go
think a
in...
big thing to note, Quinn still has that teleport. She hasn't used it yet, even though she has 2 deaths. So Auxier may be looking to make a team impact in this bottom lane or
Oof.
somewhere else as they have that deeper ward. And Nas Lucian already going in. No teleport just yet. This would be the time to use it. Rek'Sai's coming back down. Ezreal's already taking a lot of damage because he's out of mana. But here comes Rek'Sai coming in. Gonna get exhausted immediately as Lucian flashes with the chilling smite going down. Still no Quinn.
Oh.
Here comes the Alistar flash now. The Shen's coming down. Quinn still remains top. Shen gonna get just knocked up the second he gets in. But the chase is on. The taunt's gonna land. And that
Yep.
should mean a dead Alistar. As Shen picks up his 3rd kill.
Yeah, this Quinn's not going to have a good game. Even still, that was a really good placement for Rek'Sai to be, and as soon as CTF left, they knew it was good to go in. However, you never underestimate a level 6 Shen. You know? He has 2 TPs and a massive shield to boot, so Team Funk forgetting about that cost them a lot, actually, and now they're going to get their first dragon on top of 3 kills.
Well, you could say Fire is on fire right now. They're playing red hot.
Mm-hmm.
And he's already taken a 2,000 gold lead, or excuse me, a 1,200 gold lead. With a 1,200. Or I can't even math right now. No, that
Lux.
is 1,200.
Oh, wait for the ultimate. Does she have enough mana?
Let's
I
find
can't
out.
look. I can't click on the pause. No.
I can. She needs 100 mana, and she's got 104. That is 1 dead Orianna.
If it
Lux
hits,
comes out of here.
if it connects,
Oh, how can that miss?
that has to connect.
How
that-
can it miss?
Okay, guys, we have to build this up. Lux, 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 dunk. Get dunked. Come on, ready. I'm waiting for it.
Sorry, if this guy goes blue Lucian, I will lose my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. 4, 3,
3,
little countdown
2,
to New Year's.
1.
1.
Lux, where's the
Goodbye,
dunk?
Orianna. Come on.
Lux.
Hey,
No.
How can she do this?
Oh boy,
How can she do this?
I had faith. Lux, I had the faith.
Oh man, well that's all of Lux's mana as Quinn's looking to try to make some sort of impact. She's coming in. You know, Lux is already on her way out, still doing a lot of damage, chunked down to half health, but nothing's gonna come of it.
Smart. Smart. But Lux had the passive proc on her, so that would have bent the extra 50 damage she needed to actually kill Orianna. Bam.
Don't forget about Thunderlords.
Yeah, buddy.
Unless I miss that.
Easy peasy, lemon squizzy. So,
That is true. Nah, Shin, she's just being mean up there. Look at that.
oh my
So
god.
tanky already. Quinn's in a lot of trouble this game.
Why did he go null magic thus early? He should have just finished his Sunfire at this point. A little bit of
Looks
strange
like he's going for
itemization.
It looks like he's going for that Merc Tread boots a little bit.
Yeah, but even still, I would have rather had a Sunfire.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Orianna gets a little bit caught. Trying to turn this back onto the Valle. And Lux, she is actually going to be able to turn it around with the help of the Rek'Sai, who comes in, gets 2 flashes for
Binding.
it. And he's still going in, trying to get that next tunnel up. But the Luxlow is going to get Prismurder and CTF out of there after they tried to get a little cheeky catch onto that Orianna coming through the river.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So, aggressive play is coming out of both teams here. But Shen's getting collapsed upon, it looks like. Or,
No,
no!
they turned around.
Hmm.
They wanted nothing.
Yeah, they don't even want the
You've had
bear or the
everything you want.
Rift Herald.
Wow.
Huh.
Oriana and Iz Adams. Zolo just making a huge just run around, do nothing. And there's no other words for it. They just completely wasted a chance to push a tower, take a Rift Herald, or impact another lane with the roam.
Yeah, big misplay there or not maybe misplay per se, but big misunderstanding of game mechanics from Funk. They had plenty of time to take a Rift Herald. They had plenty of time to do other things rather than just push half of a wave into tower in the bot side. But no big deal. No tears shed. Oh well.
No tears at all this game except on this Ezreal and not on this Lucian, which is a good thing to see.
Yes, thank God for that.
Well, we also are seeing another gank in the top lane, though. Vi's coming in with a huge long-range ultimate right before Quinn flashed. Was able to get it off. Now they're going to chase her down under turret. Shin's going to try to get a little bit in there, but realize he doesn't have the damage, so they're going to back off.
Again, flash down for Oriana, or not Oriana, sorry, but Quinn. So that's a huge cooldown for someone who has been doing pretty lackluster in this game thus far. She's kept up with farm just because she's a reigned champion. However, giving up 2 kills is not the best, to say the least.
It's not like she didn't have the opportunities to come back in and make an impact in this game. Like, the teleport advantage is now back into Fire's favor, even though Shin had used it. Quinn had the teleport chance and never used it while Shin was down. Could have potentially used that bot lane to get there a little bit earlier than Shin and maybe pick off that Lucian. So maybe a little bit of misplay. I'm not sure. We'll have to watch that later, but definitely hasn't been using her summoner spells. It's a very big effect.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Now Shen has the TP and the ultimate, so even if he goes to TP or ultimate down to a team fight, he can TP right back up to top to get all the farm that Quinn will be pushing in. So really no true advantage for this Quinn right now.
And no true damage either.
Yeah.
Quinn just got, a couple free auto attacks and didn't really take Shin down at all.
Sunfire, man.
He's also got that potion just to heal himself right back up. As these teams are just content to just kind of farm it out. One of our more boring games of the season, I would say.
We'll see. Not too much going on right now. Maybe we can talk about this Blucian idea, because it seems like people have a lot of varying opinions on it.
You know what? Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got one, and they always stink. But anyways, Rek'Sai's coming in for a gank. Lucian's gonna flash out of there. Chloe's coming right in. Oh my god, the Shin ultimate coming. Here comes a Vi too. This is a huge turnaround as it went from a 3v2 to a 4-on-3. Ori's coming down, but she's super late. Nalis is a little bit out of position.
Ultimate. Oh!
Pushing the edge off. Oh, a huge 4-man ultimate is gonna absolutely turn this around. That's a double kill. She's looking for the triple. Not gonna find it in the Vi. Now the Shin is super tanky, but he's getting kited around.
Oh my!
Tower. Oriana though is gonna go down. Here comes a Vi back with the assault and battery. Now Shin's gonna flash.
No way!
As Vi picks it up, this fight is just going crazy. I spoke too soon. This is definitely not one of our most boring games. Shin and Vi take a huge 4-for-1 there in the bottom lane.
And Lux was pushing mid lane, so they even out the turret that they're going to get and even get one on top of it. So Quinn was spending all the time pushing top lane and they're going to get that top tower. But Lux got one in the mid, which evened that out. And they're going to get a bot lane. So they got 3 kills and a tower up on what Funk got. As soon as Oriana's ultimate hit, I thought that was a turn team fight. But holy cow, Shen.
It's just massive with 6 kills now. 6.
He's never going to die.
He's 100% team kill participation right now.
Yeah.
100% as a top laner. Dyrus, please.
Oh, that's come on. I'm
sorry, I'm gonna kick the guy while he's down, but man, he never got anywhere close to that. But anyway, Christian doing work this game as Nalis is starting to zone people out of the river, and he's getting a little bit too far ahead himself. As Quinn came around on top of that bird, the bird is the word. As Quinn starts to lay down the damage, doing a good job taking Lux into the red zone. As Oriana takes Nalis into the red zone as well, and they're going to turn onto this dragon.
Oh my god, this is awkward. Oh, that's really awkward. Holy cow. But, I can't even begin to fathom what Fire's going to do here at this dragon. Shen doesn't have his ultimate, so he has to be down here for the whole thing. But top lane does look to be pushing in Fire's favor.
It is pushing Fire's favor, but Lux and Nihilus are both half health or below. But anyways, here comes the engage. Shin goes in. Dodges a lot. There's a huge 3-man ultimate onto the Lucian. It's going to mean his death, as Lux doing a lot of damage, but not having the health to get close enough to really follow up on it is going to mean a 1-for-0 pickoff from a fight Fire started, and now Funk is going to get a very free dragon for it.
There's no reason for Fire to force these fights. They're so far ahead, they can just continue to push the lanes in. The fact that they're risking Orianna ultimate hitting 3 people is just a huge mistake from Fire's side right now. Orianna's had 2 massive ultimates, and that one actually cost Fire a lot. So
we were talking earlier about if Orianna can bunch them up, that is going to be what Funk needs, and so far it's proven so true. As they turn around, there's a huge deficit into an amazing team fight.
Yeah, to say the least, amazing team fight. That was insane from Funk right there. That's what you were saying? Oh my god.
Pause. Oh well.
The pig. But either way, Funk need to keep doing what they're doing, and they can continually win the game right now from what's happening. Fire...
That was their win condition, yeah.
Yeah, Fire need to just pick people. They need to get this engage on someone. They need to get the CC on the people who are doing this damage. They need to pop Orianna before she can do anything. And as soon as that happens, the fight is theirs because there's no big team fight anymore. So, Fire has their work cut out for them with the Shen having 6 kills, but other than that, they just need to understand.
It's not going to mean much if Orianna just kills them right there in front of the Shin. Nothing Shin can do about that.
Yeah, oh my god, the BM. The BM.
Yeah, Funk is probably like, man, I really wish we would have taken away their bans now, because, man, they are making this game go slow with all of these pauses.
Oh my god, but what you're saying is your entire team's computer shut down. So rude. Such a rude dude.
I love it.
Oh my god. The BM. It's a friendly smack talk.
Yeah, I'm with everybody else. Unpause it. They could, they could even let him, unpause it right now. By the time Shin gets back into the game, he's still going to be massive.
Yeah, I mean, even still, let's take the golds. He is 1,500 gold up on this Quinn right now, which is massive. Or 1,600, sorry. Holy cow. And then look at the other lanes. Thus far, everyone on the Team Fire is up in gold to their opponent.
Except the supports.
So by what, 20? Fair. Fair.
Hey, don't knock the supports. It's 29 gold in Alistar's pocket that Nihilus doesn't have.
True. You're right. I'll give you it.
He's also got that level advantage, hey?
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Nah, it is canceled out across the map. Lux has a level advantage on Orianna. Actually, no. Surprisingly, Funk here has the level advantage across the whole team. Quinn's equal with Shin. Rek'Sai's above Vi. Well, now Orianna is below Lux, but then you got Ezreal, Alistar a level ahead each.
Yeah. So that's actually pretty big, believe it or not. I don't think anyone will make a big deal out of it, but it is something to note.
I agree, though. Make it even unpause. But if a fight does break out right there along that second ultimate point, where Funk has it,
oh my god,
and Fire doesn't, Orianna can turn that around. Good grief, these guys.
20, nice, 20 years.
Shin AFK
Let's
makes
take
it
a 20-minute nap.
Oh man,
Awesome.
Golden says Fire can take Funk 4-on-5.
Where did he say that?
Shin AFK.
Oh, Shin AFK. Ah, I see. See, I'm very literal. I didn't actually read that, so I didn't see it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That college education not quite going where your parents thought it would.
Oh my god. I don't even know what the
Like,
hell's
we're gonna
happening.
have a doctor, and Lee was like, "Nope."
Savage. The burns.
I'm sorry, Lee.
Bruh. It hurts. Oh!
I haven't been
But,
here
hey,
all week, so I
hey,
gotta,
good
I gotta make
news,
up for a
Brent.
whole week's worth.
But hey,
What's up?
I got a job!
Woo!
Woo! Hooray!
Congratulations!
Woo!
Have
So
fun
I'm not a
working
lazy bum
again.
anymore.
Have fun working for a living.
I know it sucks. Hey, I did a year of carpentry. That's a lot of work. I don't know. Who knows? But it's still a lot of work. Carpentry sucked.
You know
Oh
what?
my god.
In 80 years, you can even come back with your history degree and call it carpentry antiques.
Yeah, dude,
can
you
make
don't even
more
know.
money.
Like exactly.
that?
I could like
See that? It's a
just
scam.
pay, or I can say this is worth way more than it
Ooh.
actually is worth, like 200% markup,
Yeah.
and call it an antique, and it'll be fine. That's how
You
that
could
works.
say like some king had it in the medieval times or something.
King Brent Kitchen.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
King Brent Kitchen. The king of the bums.
I believe that was directed at you, Lee, more than me.
Fair.
I do work for a living.
Visago, shut up. You're fired, Visago. Everybody's fired. Oh my god. So many birds.
You know who's gonna get fired? Is this Shin's hamster. As
Yeah.
my god.
Yes, true.
I was talking about, slow game, and then they made it not slow, and then there's like, hey, you know what we can do to fix that? Yeah, let's pause it.
Oh my
Great
god.
idea.
I honestly think that right now Fire could just do this 4v5, but
Good.
unfortunately, I can't unpause it because it's against the rules. There's no rules for this. Bring out Dominate. Oh my god, Dominate. I don't know if you know this, Brent, but we had I Will Dominate casting last Tuesday.
Oh, did we? I did
Yeah,
not know that.
B Camp sounds exactly like Dominate.
We've had a guy that sounds like Dyrus. We got a guy that sounds like Dominate.
Exactly.
Who's next?
don't
You
know.
decide. Epic casters of. No,
Epic shoutcasters of League of Legends.
I don't know. Oh man, you know what? That's okay, guys. I don't want any love either. You know what? It's fine. Nobody says bring out the coconut. But hey.
Bring out the coconut. Alright. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go talk to CTF really
That's
quick.
mean. That's mean.
What?
I'm not even gonna say this. Banhammer's coming down.
What,
I'm
what do you
abusing power
say?
here.
Fuck the
I'm
rules.
abusing
You're
some
Tom
power.
Brady, Kappa.
I can't abuse
A
the
guy
power. Why
with
not?
dicks in his mouth.
I can't. Why can I not abuse power here?
Are you not a mod on this?
I
No,
am.
You're definitely a
Hold
mod.
on. Oh no, it's because I'm logged in on my. No, that worked. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
there it
we go.
is. Uh oh. Christian's in chat. He's in chat, but he's not even in game. What is this?
Oh my god. Hey. Hey, buddy. We got this. They're close. Cover I might.
Oh my god.
I don't mind. I'm gonna go tell CTF I don't mind. Hold on a second.
Well, you know what? I mind. Get this dude in here.
Did I just open?
Everybody wants to see some games. We came for games, Lee.
Oh my god, quit your bitching. Hold on a
Came for
second.
Games.
Quit your bitching. Oh my god.
Look, go ahead, Diddy. I
Oh
don't care about the
my
logistics
God.
of getting back into the game. I just
Oh.
want him in the game. I don't care how he does it. He runs over to his mom's house or something, boots up the computer over there. I don't care.
Just run to your mom's
Grandma,
house. Be like,
Grandma,
Mom,
quick.
Mom, quick!
I'm
I need to
playing
use
a
the
game.
computer.
I need this.
Grandma,
Freaking, like,
please.
little Apple computer or something from like 1980s or something.
Oh my god, the 1980s Macs. Those things are insane.
God damn it, Renegade. It's not cool, bro. Not cool.
Not cool. Oh man, you gotta have some love for the Mac users, bro. Right?
Nah, I mean like, Christian's like, Grandma, I need your old Freaking, I can't remember what the name is. It's called, but I need your old computer, the big box TV and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, I know. I can't remember. That's before half of these kids' times, Brent.
I know. It's before my time technically too, but at least I used to know what it was called.
Nah, it is before your time too, I suppose. Holy
It's
shit!
not like I have the internet right here at my disposal to like check.
Bro, that was my I didn't have that computer, but my aunt had that computer when I was growing up. So like I used to like, oh my god, it was like a big box. It was literally just I don't even remember. It was insane.
Chris is probably on like some command line playing, hey, Quinn goes in for auto attack. What will you do? A
He's
flash,
playing
B auto attack back,
a
C
typing
taunt.
adventure.
I don't know, and he types it in, and it's like a little adventure novel or something like that. You know those old games where you type in where you're going, or
He's playing
pick
a
up
typing
torch.
adventure. Oh my god.
And I'm not saying Oxyr is bad, but Chris is playing a typing adventure game right now.
Oh my god. What is that called? What kind of game is that? A command game? Command prompt? Or
You know
something
what? I
like
have
that?
no idea. Again, I
That's
used to know,
insane.
but then it just flew out of my head.
Well, see, the good thing about that, Renegade, is that we all have iPhones in this day and age, so you can watch the games while you poop. Right? See? Ta-da. Tell Me I'm Daddy. I expected Tell Me I'm Daddy to be in this tournament. I was incredibly disappointed when he wasn't because I loved that name. I thought it was the best.
Go?
Oh my god.
Maybe he's just waiting to come back next season and be like, wins it, and be like, Daddy's home, bitch. Oh.
Dad is home. Tell Mom Daddy. Oh my god. I loved some of the names we have.
Be
Holy
like,
shit.
who's your daddy now after he wins it? And that'd be perfect. But, alas, it may not happen.
Like
He'd have to
Thresh
actually
Prince.
win it first.
I love that. I love that name. I think that's one of the best names I've ever seen. And then, Tell Me I'm Daddy was another great name. But in this game, we only really have the Thresh Prince. All these other names are kind of meh at best. I don't even know what I need means. Come on. All right, man. Let's go.
I'm ready to get back in the game.
He's reconnecting.
Well, good. I mean, reconnect faster, man. Get that hamster, some steroids.
Or get another hamster. Get him a
Juice
friend.
him up a bit.
Get shifts. You got shifts for the hamsters.
At
3
the clock
hamsters.
at 0, they just gotta play.
I don't
there's
know.
No other options.
Is that what happens?
I have no idea.
I've never
I think
seen
it
it hit
just
0
starts.
before. I
I
don't
know
think
it
it'll hit
started to be once or twice before. I know, but I don't remember what happens. But they definitely just play it. I would say. I think the pause just runs out and.
I don't really know what happens, honestly. So, how you doing, Chris? Then I haven't seen
Maybe
him
if
log in.
Christian was using his hamster power to load up the game instead of the Twitch stream. I just leave that hanging there in a little bit.
It's possible. I mean,
I'm not an expert per se on how RAM works and processing power, but
my name is not Oxifazifif. I said Oxer. Oh, it's Oxer.
Oxyr, it's Oxyr.
It's Oxer.
Yeah, it's Oxyr.
He just said Oxer.
Oh,
Look at the chat, Brent.
well, I'm just gonna call him Oxyr and just piss him off.
Oh my god. Just no chill for Brent.
No.
No chill. Absolutely zero
Nobody
chill.
gets what they want. If I can't have games, nobody gets what they want.
Oh, I understand any new developments. Ah, holy shit.
Man. No, we could call him Oxyr. What?
I don't know. I thought it was Oxy.
How do you have IER make a sure sound?
Sorry, they're coming out with PS4. Oh my god. That's great. Holy shit. Thanks, Internet Explorer.
Oh, man.
I can't type. That sucks.
Mm.
Can I take a nap? If you can take a nap, Oxer,
So,
it's not going to be
right
like
now-
any different in lane. But I'm tough.
Christian. Oh. Give that man some ice.
Oh, man. I know. What can I say?
Or should I call it ice sure? I don't know.
Ice? Oh, man. We're trying.
I don't
so
know,
hard.
man. Like that Oxshire. How does an IER sound make a sure?
I don't know, man. He's still in like English class from like, you know. fourth
I mean,
grade.
is he like old English? Hey, top of the morning. to
Hey,
ya.
that's not even old English.
I know.
that's
it's
like
not.
Irish.
That's all I can come up with.
That's Irish, you dipshit. Or an
That's
Irish
all I can
accent.
come up with in the
Yeah,
moment.
top of the morning, dear. Jesus
I had to say
Christ.
something quickly, and it just old English didn't come because I'm not a very good expert at old English.
That's like
Except you know
speaking
what?
Italian, like bibbidi bobbidi boobidi. Like, yeah, we're talking old English. Top of the morning,
Okay,
dear. That's
over the
son of a bitch.
yonder, alas, poor York. I knew him well.
Oh,
I don't
my
know. That was a
God.
little mix up.
Yeah, something says reconnected. I don't know what that means.
French accent. You think this guy's French? Utopian
Why?
Duck thinks he's French.
I don't know, man.
Well, you know
I
what?
don't know.
I'm gonna be American about this, and say this is America, and we speak with an American accent.
I mean,
Y'all.
you're just acting like you're George Bush right now.
Hey,
That's all you're doing. You're just talking
hey,
like George Bush
listen up
does.
here.
Yeah.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
well,
They have weapons of mass destruction.
I gotta say.
That was a terrible Bush.
I gotta say.
America!
That I disagree with your opinion, and I actually believe that.
Land of the free, and apparently not land of the League of Legends gameplay.
Oh
we
my
ain't
God! I'm
got
back!
any of that here. Oh wait, no, we do got that here. We're back.
I will guarantee that we, as a community, will get into this game of League of Legends.
Well, you know, Bush.
Oh my God! Okay, so here we go. We're back. Finally.
Anyway, are we back? Are we
I
finally
think so.
back? Is anybody gonna pause again? That's like what, a third pause of the game?
Oh man, I'm tilted already. I mean, what time is it? It is actually time for the next game to start.
Yeah.
But oh my God.
Time for me to order another pizza.
Yeah, right.
That's how long that pause was.
That it's pretty nuts. I mean, you've already digested, taken like multiple shits, and is that too graphic? No, you're all adults.
Somebody's got their kid in here? Yeah, I'm not gonna say that this is not a family-friendly channel,
We try. I mean, we don't.
but it's probably not the best channel
Oh!
for kids coming in. As Oriani's absolutely decimates Friend's murder, the hunters become the hunted, and they get just blown up inside that jungle. Shit's coming down to help them.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'll turn around, but that's 3-on-2 now. Because Vi's on their way out with a good vault break over that wall, but Rek'Sai's going to try to chase it. And just a huge... That's still going on.
Yeah, man, they want it. Shen's
about
there for
wanting it.
disengage.
Now, bot lane wants this Ezreal as the ultimate comes down. Alistar is going to push Lucian a little bit closer, even though he shifted out. Now Shen's in the top lane, wrecking that Quinn.
Oh my God.
Decided not to leave. As Rek'Sai comes bottom.
Yeah, this is becoming who can carry harder, Shen or Ori. Exactly. Right now is Shen has his 7th kill as he killed Quinn up in the top. So Auxir, we don't make exceptions for feeders, unfortunately, but it seems that oh man, that hook almost was incredibly scary.
And we are seeing the benefits of having the Nihilist support, being able to soak up that Ezreal damage. As Lucian is just still super healthy, and Ezreal has just been getting pushed back all game. And you see the gold lead and the CS lead is already starting to slip into Lucian's favor.
Yep.
She's now got a 13 CS advantage and a lot of health to stay in this lane. As Ezreal doesn't even have his items yet. Doesn't even have that Iceborne yet.
Yeah, he's got his Sheen, and he's working his way towards it. He should get it on his next back, but I mean, Lucian and Nautilus are just being such bullies down here. It's insane. Yeah, Ezra should be able to do that, unless Lucian's gonna push him into the tower with him. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So Rek'Sai's
Right.
even there. They're pulling the attention of 4 members of Funk right now.
Potentially 5 if Quinn teleports down. This could be a huge team fight coming in. Another 5-on-5 little fest in the bottom lane, but nah, they're gonna turn around and just clear out wards instead.
Yeah, Shen misses the taunt, unfortunately, so he will not win that trade, but he's still got 7 kills, a Chain Vest, Sunfire, and a Giant's Belt. That will help him say no, Quinn.
But you know,
Vi!
they're saying yes, yes, Quinn is Vi, and she's already looking for this tower dive. Shin's not quite pushing up the lane very quickly. Maybe there they are. They're going in for it. No minions. Here comes the fight. Quinn's got nowhere to go. No flash up, and she's gonna die. And Shin, who took a couple tower shots, doesn't even have damage to show for it.
Yeah, this
He's
is
still super healthy.
This is Operation Tilt the top lane. This is Operation Tilt Dyrus right now. And right now, I think they're doing a good job of it. Quinn's done a decent job of keeping up in farm, but overall, 4 deaths is huge. Flash knock up!
Watch out! Ori ultimate coming in. This might turn it around. Shin's gonna be able to get that taunt, but just a little bit too little, too late. Now he is gonna be able to push these guys back as Rek'Sai and Ori try to kite him to do damage. They're doing a good job of it so far. Shin down to 1/4 health. Rek'Sai still half. Orianna's still half.
He could
Shin's
go
on
in.
the way out. Oh, good dodge. Rek'Sai still hasn't got the second knockup. There it goes. Now Shin should be falling shortly as Orianna comes in with
flash.
the ball. Coming back, the Rek'Sai poison already chipping away. There it is, the shutdown. Finally, Lux now has 3 kills on her, even though she's down 30 CS.
That was nothing but greed from Shen there. He could have easily survived that, but he thought he could get the Orianna. If he had potentially flashed and then taunted Orianna, that would have been a different story, but he thought he could just get the taunt, and it paid for it with his life and his flash either way, so big misstep from Shen, over-aggressing and trying to greed for what he just couldn't achieve.
Yeah, but I guess if you pronounce your IER with the sure, you're going to have 4 deaths.
Oh, man.
But anyways, in the mid lane, Rek'Sai comes in, but it just gets bound up. No knock up for you.
Nope, no thank you. Lux still has all of her summoners, too, which is really interesting here. And they even lane swapped for this Quinn.
That is one of the most immobile, I would say, mid lane champions right now. One of the most. That just has no escape tools besides flash. Now Quinn's gonna go in. Lux does a lot of damage. She finally has to burn that flash, but amazingly how she didn't have to burn it in that earlier gang, which allows her to live right there.
Yeah, and here comes Quinn's ridiculous move speed. Go, Valor, go!
No, she's not actually going to do it. She decided not to play risky, even though one more death really wouldn't have hurt.
Yeah, you were just, you're nailing him.
Hey, I mean, when you're worth less than a caster minion, it's okay to take a little bit of risk sometime to try to get a shutdown, maybe turn it around, but Quinn deciding Aksher not going for it. But his team managed to pick up the dragon by not quite able to get there in time.
Nice shift by Ezreal. Perfectly timed to get out of there, so we'll see. Still, Fire does have about a 3,000 gold lead. So.
Oh, Fire's coming in for this tower dive. This is tower dive number 2.
Uh-oh.
It is going on as the Nautilus ultimate comes into the Vi ultimate. Now Nautilus taking a lot of damage.
The calling!
The sliver of health as the Kali comes in. Prevents Ezreal from running. And Vi's able to soak up the kill under turret. Now Shen in the top lane is getting 3-manned as he's trying to find a way out. The Orianna's going to see what she can do over the wall, but it's not going to be enough. Now the dive bottom lane is still going on as they're going for this tower. Now Nautilus starts to go in on Alistar. He should be able to get out of here just fine. He does have his flash. So far hasn't used it. Already down to half health. Nautilus is looking for the next hook. 2 flashes. Not going to find the root. And Alistar's going to get out safely.
That was scary for Alistar. I thought he definitely overstayed, but the Nautilus has his hook. Oh, he missed it!
Talk about overstay. He missed the hook. Lux missed the ultimate. Everybody's missing everything. Quinn's in there doing damage. Finally managed to hit something. Gets the taunt. Ori comes back with an ultimate, and Quinn with her dying breath picks up that Lucian, but Shin is just going ham with that Sunfire Deadman's on the back line. Gonna help Lux pick up that Alistar. Here comes Rek'Sai, but that is 3-on-1, 3-on-2 as Orianna does have a blue buff, but a huge Nautilus hook right by the wall. It's gonna stop her from doing any damage as Ezreal comes here and ends the fight.
Still, that was a long enough fight for Ezreal to die and come back to lane. Walk all the way back. It's a win for Fire, but Triple J, the man, the meme, the legend, is not living up to his name right now. So,
Yeah. You know who also isn't living up to their name? Prince Murder. He's missed almost every ultimate we've seen.
yeah, he's going for these big, long-range playmaking catches, but he's just missing them. They're just not doing
I'm
much.
not sure he's aware of where his champion actually is in relation to the fight, as a lot of these ultimates have just been short.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd make an excuse, but I don't think there is an excuse. Oh well, no big deal.
Excuse.
Oh my god, Shen is just gonna keep building that lead on the top. He's 3,000 gold over this Quinn.
Oh.
But Quinn did get a kill. Quinn got a kill.
Oh, congratulations. Quinn is now worth gold again. So Shin should be able to increase that lead even more.
We'll see. Quinn is one of those champions where you have to, have constant pressure, and he has none. So,
And Quinn's going with the strategy of, even if I die, I'm still going to do a little bit of damage. Or even when I die, I should say, because there's no question about it.
Yeah.
As the Fire team pushes the Fung mid lane, they already got that turret super low. It's almost one or two auto attacks away, and it will fall. But Funk trying to hold on to it. Now the engage is happening. The Lux got the binding. No ultimate follow-up there, or Eve follow-up.
Nautilus didn't realize there was a
That was
minion
gonna turn
there.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been a huge engage. They're up so much gold. Shin's got his ultimate. Surprised they didn't commit for it.
Yeah. They didn't actually hit any champions, though. That one minion, Winion right there, just won it for him. Quinn went to the mid lane, but now Shen's pushing in the top by himself.
Yeah, Quinn trying to figure out where she wants to go. Took a little look at the mid lane, but the two pink wards spotted her out, so she wasn't able to get anything there. Now she does come back top lane and do a sizable chunk of damage to this Shin, though.
Yeah, Shen has his TP and his ultimate, so Team Funk is really worried about engaging on this, so they're playing super passively right now. Orianna does have the ball on Alistar, however, and he doesn't have a flash available, though.
Christian just backed. He's going to be at a fountain shortly to buy up his next item, and he may be looking for a teleport into this mid lane fight if it does break out. They have the Fire does have the options to get in there. They got the Vi. You could just start just about any fight she wants. So far, they haven't done that as Shin goes back top lane as a huge minion wave crashes bottom.
Yep, that's a pretty big minion wave right there that Triple J could be getting, but he doesn't want to go there. He wants to keep up the pressure. But it seems like they're all just going to go back to farming pretty easily. They're going to give the blue buff over to Orianna now so she can keep up with the poke. So, not too much lost here. There are 5 members of Funk in the mid lane, though.
You say poke, but nobody's really taking any damage
Ooh.
besides right there. Alistar does get chunked out, so we do see if Lux does connect.
Careful
She can do
there.
some damage. Ooh, Alistar's super low now. An ultimate won't kill him, but the turnaround on the Orianna might kill her.
Wow.
But they're respecting that ball and deciding the split push in is the better option.
Yep. That's really risky for Funk. They had to get something there because now Lucian and Shen are both splitting. Quinn's going to have to go meet the Shen, but Shen should be fine. He's not really worried about a Quinn here.
Oh, he turns right onto the Quinn with the taunt. Quinn
Look
gonna
at
get
that.
chunked down to half health, and Shin just is like, that's it for me for right now. We'll wait till the next minion wave and do it all over again.
I'll be right back after this short commercial break, says the Quinn.
Why does everyone keep talking in chat with caps? I feel like everybody's yelling, and we don't know what they're yelling at.
Oh!
Knowledge goes in. The Orianna ultimate only hits the Vi. He comes right back in with the Vault Breaker.
Oh!
He's not onto this Ezreal or other prime targets besides the Orianna, but Alistar is still going to fall, even though he's one of the tankiest members on the team. Rek'Sai was close behind. It's 2 tanks gone, and now Quinn is left, who's got absolutely no health and no resistance to
man.
talk of. Only damage, and damage of which she did none of. And Fire's going to turn on and take their second dragon.
Yeah, there we go. Triple J getting that kill onto the Quinn. Even him getting a piece of that gold right there. So now the advantage isn't just for the Shen, it's for everybody on Team Fire. But they're going to probably take this mid tower. Oh!
Watch out. Lux hits, or excuse me,
Bam!
Nautilus hits a big Q on Orianna, and Lux is able to combo the damage and take her out. And so that's going to be the tower in the mid lane of tier 2, and it could also be the inhibitor. The tower going down, and Alistar's going to do what he can to push him back. But there is no stopping this team as Nala Shin come in once again. Now Quinn just came up. It's a 4-on-4 here in the mid lane as Vi is in the bottom taking the next tier 2. But Shin is just going to beat him on his way out with the taunt, and Vi is going to easily take out the tower. No, Quinn's going to get there in time to push her off. Deciding that Quinn just does a little bit too much damage for her. CTF is going to back off.
Shen just got a thorn mail right now. That's so bad for Funk. They didn't get the inhibitor though, so that's pretty good for Funk. However, they're down 9,000 gold, about 8,500 gold. So they need to get a big team fight here, and they need to pick off the carries. They need to get Lux. They need to get Triple J instantly, or they're just going to lose that.
And they may also lose that tower bot lane. If Fire stacks up those minions, the tower is low enough that a minion crash or two will bring it down on its own. So Funk is going to have to be aware of that throughout the game. As Shin comes in top, that's one dead Quinn. Nowhere to run, no towers for safety. Already down to the red, and there she goes.
Yep, she knew it too. She just gave up halfway through. She's like, you know what? I'm going to die here with dignity and just stand here and take it like a eagle person.
Yeah, well, it's like when you get your little BB gun out and start shooting down birds on the wires.
That's what it looks like when I try to play Fiora top.
That's what this Christian's doing to Oxshire. He's 10 birds down. Click, click. Boom. She gone.
Just like that. Actually.
Just like that.
Oh, Lux. Lucent Singularity doing a lot.
And just like that, the engage goes in. And just like that, Ezreal goes down. That's what I was talking about. No damage. Rek'Sai goes down. Lucian's just going off. Staying super safe. Look at that mobility. Gonna be able to dodge the Orianna ultimate. And Lucian's still going ham. Lux binds him up. Quinn came back. But it allowed Shin to take that turret top lane. And the inhibitor is gonna fall. There's no way Funk pushes Fire off in time. And if Funk is not careful, they may lose a second inhibitor on this push, as Shin did stack up the wave. Both tanks are under tower right now. The rest of their front line, though, or excuse me, back line is stuck. Oh, Shin ultimate plus barrier is going to keep Lux alive. But the push is still going on as Shin's going deep. No flash taunt there, but doesn't need it. As Nala is there to help with the CC, Alistar going to get out with barely any health left. Ezreal is on the respawn though, but Nahlis is just soloing this Quinn out right behind the mid inhibitor, and their inhibitor number 2 will fall.
Yeah, that game right there. There's nothing really Funk can do. Orianna only got her ultimate after nearly 2 members of her team died, so Funk really having a difficult time dealing with all this engage on the side of Fire. I mean, they got the pick on Ezreal initially, and Ezreal just kind of instantly died. And at that point, Orianna is really the only damage dealer on her team, with Quinn dying again to, unfortunately, a Nautilus. So
I bet you Funk right now wishes they would have taken away Fire's ban. Maybe give Oxshire a little bit stronger of a champion so he's not 1-8. Let me say that again, 1-8 and 50 CS down. You know, maybe if he would call himself Oxshire, he'd be okay. But you know who's not okay is Orianna. Definitely not going to be okay as she tries to golden out that ultimate.
Nothing.
And Lucian's just gonna be there to finish the job.
That was unfortunate. The Quinn didn't lose to a support. She got finished by a support. All right, I'll give her that much.
Now, if you want to see something funny, this Nautilus has 9,300 gold. Quinn's got 99. couple more towers or a couple more assists, and Nautilus will have more gold than this Quinn.
Well,
And I
Baron's
would
going
even
down.
move
Let's
it.
see what that goal difference is now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baron does go down. There it is. Dragons in a minute. Oh, the goal difference is now 200 from the Nautilus and the Quinn. It'd be even funny to see the damage charts at the end of this, as Quinn has just not been alive to do any damage in any of these fights where Nautilus has.
Funk is just not doing what they need to do. They need to hit big Ori ultimates, because if they don't, they lose the fight. Bottom line. They did earlier in the earlier game, but unfortunately they haven't been able to do it thus far.
Uh-oh. Fight going down. Shin just coming in. If Super Minions come in, Quiz tried to do what she can on the back line, but there she goes. She's dead once again. That's number 9. As Fire just continues this huge push right into the base. The Super Minions just are too much for Funk right now, as the first Nexus turret goes down, followed closely by the second as Vi flashes in deep. Doesn't quite get the Alistar because of the Rek'Sai knockup, but the Nexus is going to go down anyways. And Fire takes a very easy game in 36 minutes off of Funk.
That